Hey y'all, it's Indigo here, coming at you with round 3 of the Grand Arena 5v5 that's going on right now. This is the championship round, and I want to show you guys how things went down. Before I get into the actual fights, I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons. If you don't know what those are, you can go to the website in the bottom corner, patreon.com/Indigo SWGOH. And you'll see my page. It's just people that like to support my videos. And for the gold level ones anyway, strategy tips and extra videos and extra help as far as combat and Grand Arena and things like that go. So I want to give a quick shout out to my gold patrons, Johnny Cron, Castle, and Wingnut, my silver, Mikayas, and then my regular patrons, Spets, Eckel, Lenders, and Kazi. Thank you guys all for your support. I appreciate it. It helps me keep making good videos. So enough with that. Let's get right into the battles and I'll show you guys how things went down. Okay, my battle today is against this SWC, and this is what he put down for his defense. He went kind of light on defense. So he put up north, he put a Phoenix squad, and then he's got a Kira Scoundrel team, but it does have Nest in it. So that's for his North 1 zone. And then we'll go down here to the south, and I'll show you what he's got there. He's got First Order crew team, and then he's got a Rogue One team, but it doesn't have Chase. Alright, so let's dive in and start killing, and I'll show you guys what I used. So, I accidentally left my Karth team off of defense. So since I had him, I figured, let me try him out here. This squad doesn't seem too difficult. They should be able to win. I've never ever tried a Karth team on offense before. So, I got Karth, Mission Zalbar, Canderous, of course. And then for the last one, I used Tuscan Shaman just because I had him leveled up to gear 11 from way back when we used to use him on the tank raid. And he can heal and put dots down, so I figured, that'd be helpful. So this is me kind of learning what I'm doing. I know this isn't a terribly difficult Rogue One squad, but they all are all gear 12, I think, so I'm just kind of learning as I go, trying to see what dots and everything I can put down. Zalbar does a pretty good job of tanking things out, so he's one of the best tanks in the game, y'all. If you don't have him, you really should be working on him, because not only does he have amazing synergy with Mission and also under Karth lead, in this dot squad, he's a really stout tank. I mean, you can load him up with protection and whatnot, and he can just really tank it out. So you can see they're doing what they do, just working them down, knocking them down one by one. That Scarab Rebel Pathfinder is a little bit annoying because he comes back, but these guys do enough damage where they don't have to worry about it. So got to test out this team on offense. It's okay to kill a B team, I guess. Done with that one. Go into the next squad, his FO. So, based on what he said in the front, I wasn't sure what he'd be hiding in the back. So, I went ahead and just used my own First Order to mirror match his First Order. And I did that simply because I knew in a mirror, okay, I'm going to win because I have better control than the AI is going to have over those characters. So, of course, I'm going to win, and I'll do pretty good on banners. I wanted to also save my usual counter, which is JTR, just in case he had a bounty hunter team hidden in the back, or in case I needed to end up using it, for some other type of team. I think JTR has a little bit more versatility. So I wanted to go ahead and try and save that one. And so with that, I just mirror matched his First Order. And you can see how easily I'm just kind of plowing through them. take out one, take out another, get the numbers advantage. You know how this works. Keep crew stunned so that he can't taunt and do his thing. Take out the big damage dealer, executioner, after you get rid of the squishiest one so that you're on top as far as the numbers go. And then just work him down. He's got crew, but he's stunned. He's got stormtrooper. And he can really do a whole lot of nothing. So, and you can see my guys are pretty good health-wise, protection-wise. I've lost, a little bit. So it wouldn't be quite 60 banners at this point. But they do heal pretty quick as far as when the buffs and all that come up. So I do my best to try and get that up. Want to try and get as many banners as possible. End up with 58 there. Good enough. Kill that section, so that opens up the back for me to see. I see he's got a Bastilla team there. It doesn't have Hermit Yoda, which is nice. Looks like just some leftovers, like he threw Plo Koon in there. This is his top now. He's got that Kira Scoundrel squad and the Phoenix there. So let me show you how those battles went. So I took my CLS team in against his Kira squad. I've used this before. CLS lead with Han and Chewie, and then Chirrut and Baze. You don't want to take C-3PO and R2 because R2 stuns too much, and with C-3PO going, you'll end up reducing too much turn meter on Nest, and you had to be able to let Nest go to take turns to be able to get her down without her being able to time out the clock. And so ideally you want to focus on Nest in between killing other characters. But here you can see Nest went under stealth, and I don't know if that has to do with Lando or what. I'm not really familiar with his abilities. But she went in stealth and I wasn't able to target her. And so now we're in the situation where she just doesn't go and just counterattacks and never takes a turn. And so I'm trying a couple different things here, and it's unfortunate. It ends up in that situation where you just reduce too much turn meter, or she gets stunned and loses the turn and never gets to go. So you can't get a crack at the health bar because of all that extra protection that's up. So it sucks, but that was the gamble, kind of the roll of the dice. And so, yeah, I get stuck here, and you see that. So let me speed this up, because you know how this goes down. You don't need to watch 3 minutes of me plugging away for nothing. Alright, so there's that. Pick it back up here. You can see it just went till it timed out. Didn't make a dent. So failed that battle with just Nest left. He's got that Phoenix still left over there. So let's switch gears a little bit. Jump into that team while I figure out what I'm going to do on the other one. So I took in Rex lead, Wampa. I got Fives, and then Chopper as a tank. And then I put Captain Han, since he could heal and potentially revive. I figured that'd be okay. You really don't need another person. And really, I'm starting to wonder if I should even include much tanks, in that you kind of want Rex to just die and Wampa to get hit so that he can counterattack, like right there, and knock somebody out. And the less he gets hit, the less he'll counterattack. And if I don't include other characters, I might could get, some extra banners that way. So it's always a trade-off of, do you include a supporting cast to help take some of the hits while he powers up? Or do you just go in with Rex lead and hope that that's enough? And the banners that you'll get from not having the slots filled will negate the banners lost from Rex dying. So it's a trade-off, but this is the team that I went ahead and went with, and it does the trick. They put old Ben in their Phoenix team. I don't know if they were trying to just change things up a little bit or what, but it doesn't really matter against Wampa, because Wampa's going to hit through you regardless. And I got Chopper over there to help taunt and, you know, take some of the buffs off. So he does a pretty good job for what he does, you know. We got Rex still there. He's barely alive. I'm trying to figure out a way I can heal him up, you know, get a few banners back. Wampa's powered up now, so he's just starting to knock them out. Trying to get out the damage dealers so that I can end up with everybody alive and get a little bit more points, but not having a whole lot of luck with that. I don't know, you guys that are experts with Rex Wampa and fighting Phoenix, let me know. Let me know what you guys do to max out the banners. I end up with 53 for that one, but, you know, hey, I'll take it. It was good enough because I was kind of on tilt from that losing that last battle with Nest. So here's my cleanup crew. Got EP lead and then mainly just IPD because I'm going to try and blow him up at the right time to take out Nest. I got Vader for just dots and maybe a culling blade if it's needed. Sith Marauder just because I was running low on Sith and Empire. So got him, didn't really have a use for him in another squad, and he hits kind of hard. And then just Stormtrooper just as a tank, but he really doesn't really do a whole lot. You can see I'm just trying to knock out Nest and then also stack some debuffs. I didn't go for a culling blade there because she only had the 2 debuffs on her. I didn't think that would be enough to get the job done. So I'm trying to see about stacking debuffs, but I have a chance to blow up IPD here. So figured might as well take it. And it worked out. Got, what, like 33 banners for that one. So done with that stupid team. Now we check out his back. And he did save bounty hunters for the back. And then he put Ewoks back there with him. But at this point, now that I know what he's gotten back, I can start dumping my best squads since he saved a lot of his best for offense. So I go ahead with JTR Resistance here. Got BB-8 Resistance Trooper. I did throw in R2 and C-3PO. Got that droid synergy with BB-8. And so they get that extra turn meter and whatnot. So, you know, this team will mow down bounty hunters like nothing. If y'all seen my other video, it's for TW really, but it's ways that you can punch through a boss wall. And I list like 5 teams in there. And this is basically one of them. You don't need to have maxed out resistance with R2 and C-3PO, but it's a little overkill. It's going to get the job done. And so that's what's all about here. Just keeping turn meter off boss, taking out everybody else, you know, so that he's got no supporting cast to help him out. Y'all know how this team works. If you've seen almost any of my other videos besides First Order, this is my next favorite team to use, and I'm sure a lot of you guys use this team as well because they just do so well. So took him out, got a couple of side ones I'm working on there. Boba came back, but he's gone. Now it's just Dengar. So he's not going to do anything when he's getting dogpiled. Done with that one for a perfect 60 banners. Now I'll go ahead and throw imps at the Ewoks. Probably could have went ahead and went with 4 here. Didn't really need Death Trooper. My imps are pretty powerful. So once you get 1 kill, the turn meter train starts going and they just don't stop. And that's what happened here. Took out Elder. Now go ahead and start taking everyone else out one by one. And they put C-3PO, but it doesn't do you any good when you don't get to move, you know. So didn't really help them there. Done with that team, 60 banners. That takes care of their full north zones. And I just got that enemy Bastilla team in the back there. So I go ahead and use the best best team that I got left. I got Treya there, trio, put Thrawn in there, and then I was looking to see who I had left as a 5th, but I used all my Sith. So let me check on, Empire here and see who's the next one I should use. I thought about using Hermit Yoda, and then I thought, you know what? Why even bother? Why not just go with 4? Because they should be able to get it done just fine. A way to pick up maybe an extra banner, so we'll see how that goes. So this is obviously a high-level counter for this team. I used to use it in Arena all the time when Treya was top dog in Arena, and was no problem against the Bastilla teams that some people were using to try to climb. So that's it, man. This is what I did, and like I said, it's not a high-level Bastilla team because he's got Qui-Gon and Plo Koon and Anakin there. He doesn't have Hermit Yoda or Ezra or, something like that. So more of just a backup one that will maybe take some banners off of you, I guess. So just got to work them down, isolated Bastilla, and start working on the weaker ones there. Got DN fixing to power up his Annihilate. So there's no danger of losing, but it's a matter of, can I keep everybody's protection topped off? Can I get the max banners? Because of that one loss, that had me worried. I've said it before, if I go more than one battle, if I don't go one and done on every single battle, then I expect that it's going to result in a loss, because I expect my opponent should go one and done on every single battle. And so at this point, I'm just kind of pissed that Nest got me. So trying to pick up banners where I can, and trying to pick up, a couple with this team, throwing some protection around, trying to make sure everybody gets topped off. That's the whole point of just using the isolate right there and the protection up, trying to throw that back to Treya so that maybe she can get full banners, squeeze out every little bit of efficiency, on this last team. Fracture Plo Koon, because Bears doesn't hit very hard at all. And now Sion's got his Hell by Hatred off and topped up his protection right there. So that's all I'm trying to do. I could easily just take this team out, like with Nihilus or something, Annihilate. But at this point, I'm just trying to top up and see if I can't squeeze every bit of protection out and, get the banners. So, and you'll see how that comes down. Like right there, I could Annihilate and boom. Everybody's topped up. 60 banners. So, this was my board. That's what I did. 1702. Not the greatest, but that's what that's what I got. That's all I could do. The good thing, I guess, my opponent went real light on defense, but I went heavy on defense. He's got a Darth Revan. He's got my Jedi Revan hiding in the back. He's got, some scoundrels. He's got Night Sisters there. He's got things he's going to have to deal with that are going to take some banners off. So that's something I'm thankful for in hindsight, that this round I decided I was going to go heavy D, because he has so much firepower for offense. At least I'm going to give him a run for his money. And when I woke up this morning, this was the board. He had cleared my bottom. He did them all in one. And on my top, he cleared that Zal squad I had there. And he did go one battle on my Darth Revan team. And then I guess he backed out. Maybe his counter didn't work and he decided to forfeit rather than leave him loaded with turn meter. So he has to win the next battle in one shot, and in order to beat me. And then I did the math. He's got a 5-banner leeway, and we would tie. I think he'd win a tie. But if he messes up 6 banners or more in these 2 zones, clearing my Darth Revan and clearing what's behind there, then it's game over for him, and I win. And he hasn't attacked yet. I don't know if he's waiting till the end or if he just gave up because he's got no Darth Revan counter that'll win perfect in 1. But if he goes 6 banners less than 60, or what is it, 40 for a second attempt, and then 60 and 60 in the back, he loses, and I take the championship and get 3 Zetas. So I will let you guys know what happens if he does that. All right, we'll see you. Shout out to my buddy Mikayas. He runs a modding service. He'll go through, make sure you got the right squad compositions and the right mods on the right characters. Give your account a real nice tune-up. I'll put the link to his Discord in my description. Go ahead and check him out. Tell him Indigo sent you. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share your comments down below, and hopefully you'll check out my other videos on my channel. Peace.